Hello friends, welcome back to another class of MS SQL tutorial. Now in this class we are going to learn about unique keys. Now see, if you remember from the previous class, we had created this primary key constraint on our this table emp2_2. So if you want to see these results from this table, the records are been shown here. I had original word speaking, this table consisted of 132 rows. Then I had inserted this 133rd row where I had given a unique value for the employee ID and the corresponding record was inserted. Now I want to go for unique key. What is a unique key? Now a unique key, when you have a table and you apply unique key on a column, that is the column becomes a unique key, then you're basically placing a constraint on that particular column. The constraint is that that particular column is going to accept only unique values and maximum one null value. All right, so let us see how to do that. Alter table emp2_2, add constraint UK01. This is the name of the unique key constraint, that is UK01. And what is the key here? Unique. And on which column? Say I want to apply it on phone. All right. So in the table emp2_2, you want to make a modification. What modification? You are adding a constraint. What kind of a constraint? Unique key constraint whose name is UK01. And on which column? Phone column. Because we know that phone numbers are always unique. Two people cannot have the same phone number. All right. So after this, if you run it and go to the left hand side of keys, hit the refresh button, you will see under keys the UK01, which is unique key, has been created. And on which column? On the phone column. Now in the previous class I had stated that in a table you can have only one primary key, but for unique key you can have it on several columns, but provided that those columns must have unique values and at max they can have one null value, because if null value is twice there, then the null value is not unique, it is duplicated, so it will violate the constraint. So let us see. I'm trying to insert a record. Insert into emp2_2 and give the values. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give values for all the columns except for the phone column. So what will happen? Automatically for the phone column of that particular record, a null value will be inserted. So here I have to specify the columns for which I want to insert the values. So EID, name, address 1, address 2, then you have city, then you have phone, but I won't give the phone, email, then date of birth, then date of joining. So here all the column names have been specified except the phone column. That means I will not insert any value for the phone column for this particular record that I'm going to insert. So here I have to give a unique employee ID value. Up to I1136 we had, so here we can give I1137. It's a unique value. It does not exist in the table. So because it's going to be unique value, this will be accepted and its record should also be accepted. Give the name, say it is Shaw. Give the address, say it is street 6. Then say address 2, you give it as Park Lane. Then for city you can give it as say Pune, for example. All right. Then you go to employee email ID and you can give it as say SSS like this @xyz.com. Then give the date of birth and date of joining, 1989 0103. This is for the date of birth, and then for date of joining say 2021 0101. Now run it. one row is affected. That means this row, this record that I'm trying to enter has been accepted. First of all, why? Because of this unique employee ID. I1137 didn't exist in the table. Now it will exist in the table, and all the employee ID values are unique. As because I1137 didn't exist, hence it's a new value which the SQL will consider, and hence will allow the entry of the record. It will this employee name Shaw will be inserted. The particular address 1, address 2 will be inserted. City name will be inserted. Then email ID will be inserted. Date of birth will be inserted. Date of joining will be inserted. I have not mentioned the phone column here. I have not given any value for the phone column also for this particular record. So by default, SQL will insert a null value for this record with respect to the phone column. Execute. Now see, when I'm trying to rerun it again, it's giving violation of primary key constraint. Why? Because already now I1137 exists. I have run it twice. For the first time, the entry got inserted into the table with this employee ID I1137, and when I'm trying to run it for the second time, then it is giving me violation of primary key constraint, because already I1137 now exists. It cannot be duplicated. All right. Now directly, if you want to see your results, then select asterisk from emp2_2 and hit this with execution. Now check. Yes, I1137, this particular person's record has been inserted into the table. Name is Shaw, address is this, address 2 is this, city is Pune, phone number is null, and the email ID, DOB, DOJ have been also inserted. So as because I didn't mention any value for phone, so null value got inserted here for the phone column with respect to this particular person's record. Now suppose there is another person. And here I change the employee ID to I1138 so that it becomes unique value, and that helps the record to be inserted and acceptable into the table. And I give the name as Shane, and it is Street 61, Park Lane, Pune only. I keep it. Email ID say this, I place 100 here. DOB and DOJ can be same for two different people. So again the same thing I have mentioned. I've specified all the columns here except for the phone column, and I have not entered any value for the phone column also here, definitely because I have not mentioned the phone column, that's why. So automatically what SQL will do, it will allocate, that is, it will allow the entry of this record into this table, but under the phone column for this particular record, a null value will be inserted. But as because I have applied the unique key constraint on this phone column, that means all the values should be unique. There is all the values, each value should be there, present only once, no duplication. Null value is already there. Now if a second null value is going to be there, then it will violate this unique key constraint. Two null values, no uniqueness, there is duplicacy. So in that sense, this record won't be permitted inside the table. Execute. Now see, error. Violation of unique key constraint UK01 because of the value null. Null already is there once. It cannot be there more than once to maintain the uniqueness. All right. So this was for the foreign key constraint. Hopefully you liked this video. Please like, share and subscribe. We shall meet again in the next class, and thank you.